I've been looking. I know there probably isn't any papers on people that wear like jewelry, especially like men. There's something that, like, I don't know, psychologically that I feel like is wrong. We all have insecurities and flaws, obviously, as humans and as pets. But it's like when I see, like, just scrolling through whatever, and there's a dude wearing like Mr. T amount, or even just a big $150,000 rip-off artist fucking like chain, and you're black, white, whatever. There's just something about that just says, man, you're wearing an albatross, if you will, for those that are younger, an anchor, like a leash around your neck. Like, to me, you're saying that you buy into all of this nonsense, that just because somebody said gold is worth this amount of money and silver is this, and you grew up in, like, we grew up with airplanes flying in the sky, so it's always become part of our everyday life. And, gold and its precious metals, it's like, to me, it's just a fucking shiny rock, and you're wearing all these diamonds and flashy shit. Nothing says, to me, I don't know what to do with my money. I'm not good with money. I grew up, in a bad socioeconomic or impoverished situation, and now I am fucking showing all of you, I made it. And I think some of it is, a real self-serving attitude, a very narcissistic. I don't know why we're going in here in the fence, nerd. I think a lot of it is a very narcissistic bullshit vibe, but I kind of feel like those people have to be narcissistic in order to want people to look at them and to, like, I don't know, you just think about how silly it is to get on stage, male or female, wearing whatever the fuck kind of like bullshit that you're wearing, and just singing like meaningless dribble, that, like, whoever you are, like, you're wearing a fucking bikini on stage, or you're wearing this or whatever, and you're dancing like a fucking fool, like a trained monkey. And the payoff is if you want to have nice things or whatever, and you want to show off and blah blah blah, these are the people that end up committing suicide, because once you have that shit around your neck and you realize, if you ever do, but when you realize, like I did at a young age, that all of this stuff is just shit. Like these fucking blocks over here, I don't know if you can see these cement blocks. If someone said that this shit is worth money and this is a social status of how successful you are, some asshole would wear that shit around his neck if he could. Do you know what I mean? So what you're saying is that you buy into, you need credibility and validation. You're woefully ignorant of, what really life is all about. No one's, just honestly, like, who the fuck is going to remember Akon if we're here 100 years from now? Who's going to remember the dude from Maroon 5 if we're here? I mean, you sell music for like 12-year-olds, like, I don't know, like, don't you want to just, I guess this is a crazy thing, but don't you want to just be a man and stand on your own 2 feet and be about, like, I don't know, like masculine shit, like helping people or being like a hero? I don't know. I never was. I kind of feel like I'm glad that I never grew up with these illusions of grandeur, like, oh, I want to be a rock star, or I want everybody to worship me, I want to be an actor, because that is just such a fucking severe character flaw. Like, it's really just narcissism that's celebrated. You know, like, what are we doing watching people on a magical witchcraft screen, fallen angel technology, and acting like what they did was so profound by pretending to be in the army and pumping in fake ordinances and noises, and we're like, oh, that was the best fucking movie ever. It's like, I never had dreams like that, and I thank God I didn't, you know. And it's not like I'm better than you or whatever. I'm just happy that, I mean, like, I wanted to be a police officer, firefighter, you know, in the army or something when I was younger. These people are like, no, I need to be worshipped, and then when I get there, I'm gonna buy, you know, this nonsense, put it around my neck, put it in my mouth, put it wherever I can put the shit, and show everybody how successful I am, and look at me now, and everybody knows my name. Well, that's what Satan did, you know what I mean, in heaven, you know, before he got fired and he fell like lightning, you know, that's what he did. So if you have children or you're dating someone and they have aspirations, now there's nothing wrong with being successful, you know, in any field within like reasons, you know, but when people need to be recognized, when people need to have this thing, you know, like we're playing junior varsity sports on this huge level to be, I mean, like, really, do we need to watch a bunch of guys on steroids run up and down a field because nobody has anything going on in their fucking life? You know what I mean? That you're going to spend 4 hours on a Sunday? Who the fuck has 4 hours, you know, on a Sunday to sit around and fuck off like that? I just don't, I mean, it's just the nonsense of, if this was a simulation, you guys that, and girls that, you know, spend your time any way you want, you know what I mean? Spend your time any way you want, but you're going to find, if you're lucky enough to find, that all of this shit is meaningless. If it's not about helping people or serving others or giving back to people, the pursuit that you're in, the pursuit of happiness, which is just another bullshit way of saying the pursuit of selfishness, is just another way to just be selfish and self-serving.